All right, guys. Joe Saglimbeni back on his channel. Joe Saglimbeni. Let me fix this camera just a bit. All right, put my face there. All right, today it's Saturday, March 13th, and it's Let's Chat Live, my live streaming that I try to consistently do every Saturday. And just in case no one knows who I am, I'm Joe Saglimbeni, blue collar worker who's been investing in stocks for over 3 decades. I have a YouTube channel called Joe Saglimbeni, and I do dedicated videos on stocks, growing on YouTube, a little bit of live streaming, unboxing, you name it. It's just a channel, and it's time to follow that channel. All right, let that algorithm work for me. And today's live stream is going to be on the stimulus check for March 2021 that's just been passed and approved, signed in by Joe Biden, our president. And I figure it was a good time to talk about the stimulus check and also my opinion going forward, whether there'll be another stimulus check or not. All right, so let's hope people join this live stream, and if not, it's okay. It'll go on video on YouTube anyway. So let's talk about the stimulus check. All right, so basically, it was passed in the other day, about 4 or 5 days ago, by Biden, and it's basically going to be $1,400 checks per person. But if you're a married couple, you will get $2,800 per person. And there's a good calculator on CNET where you can. So just go to cnet.com and look for the personal finance stimulus check calculator, and you could run a scenario for yourself. So basically, $80,000 for a single taxpayer is, I think, the upper limit of the adjusted gross income. And I believe for married couples, it's $150,000 or $160,000, depending on, I guess you start losing the amount after $160,000 for a married couple. Head of household is $112,500 to $120,000 or more. All right, so let's see what's in this check. All right, I'm reading here on CNET. Let's see what we got here in this check. Hopefully, we're going to be starting to get it starting this weekend and throughout March. And if you didn't file your taxes yet for 2020, they will use, the IRS will use 2019 taxes. Let's see what it says here. How long will the IRS have to send my payments? The IRS and the Department of Treasury took just days to deliver the second stimulus check back when former President Donald Trump signed it in December. So I'm thinking that the check will be throughout March. So I think you're going to get your check next week. I'm thinking. And I hope to see it in my bank account next week also. And let's see what this bill, I'm going to take a look at what's in this stimulus bill. What's in the stimulus bill? Let's see what's in this thing. All right, we got here. What will you use? Okay. See if New York Times will let me do this. All right, from New York Times, what's in the stimulus bill? A guide to where the $1.9 trillion, that's how big this bill is. Let's see what's in it. All right, let's see if they have a little thing here. Current $300 per week boost to unemployment benefits would continue. So there you go. So if you unemployment benefits will continue. The Senate bill extends unemployment programs through early September, including the $300 per week federal supplement provided in the last stimulus plan, which was passed by Trump. Originally, President Biden had proposed bumping up that supplement to $400, but the Senate kept it at $300 a week, $300 weekly. All right. The Senate bill also includes a provision intended to avert surprise tax bills for people who lost jobs, waiving federal income taxes for the first $10,200 of unemployment benefits received in 2020 for households earning under $150,000. Now, the child tax credit will become more generous. For 2021, the bill would temporarily expand the child tax credit, which is currently worth up to $2,000 per child under 17. Under the legislation, the tax credit would be as much as $3,600 for children up to age 5 and as much as $3,000 for children 6 to 17. The bill will make the full value of the credit available to low-income people who are currently ineligible to or receive only a portion. And for the second half of this year, it would have the federal government send advance payments of the credit to Americans in periodic installments akin to a guaranteed income for families with children. The legislation would also expand the child and dependent care tax credit for 2021, and it would expand the earned income tax credit for workers without children for this year as well. Through 2025, it would exempt student loan forgiveness from income taxes. All right, that's not bad. Money would go to the fight the pandemic. Of course, it's a COVID-19 relief stimulus package that President Biden just passed. So understand that would help local states, local governments, and schools. So let's see. The bill would provide funding for vaccine distribution, as well as coronavirus testing, contact tracing, and genomic sequencing. It would give money to the Federal Emergency Management Agency as well. Okay. It would provide $350 billion for states, local governments, territories, and tribal governments, and it contains about $130 billion for schools. It also includes funding for colleges and universities, transit agencies, housing aid, child care providers, and food assistance. In addition, the bill contains funding to help businesses, including restaurants and live venues. And it includes a bailout for multi-employer pension plans that are in financial trouble. The Affordable Care Act would also get a boost. The bill would temporarily increase subsidies for people purchasing health insurance through the Affordable Care Act marketplaces. It includes billions of dollars for public health programs and veterans' health care. It also seeks to help those who have lost jobs keep the health insurance coverage they had through the employer, covering the full cost of premiums through federal programs called COBRA through September. Okay, so what's missing in this COVID-19 stimulus bill? The minimum wage hike, which was going to be for $15. As part of the stimulus plan, President Biden wanted to raise the federal minimum wage, which is now $7 per hour to $15 per hour. This stimulus bill will not include that. The stimulus bill passed by the House would increase the wage to $15 per hour by 2025, but the Senate parliamentarian said that the provision violated the strict rules that Senate Democrats had to follow to pass the bill to a special process that shielded it from a filibuster and allowed for its approval with only Democratic support. A vote in the Senate on Friday to add the wage increase failed. All right, so you're not getting the minimum wage hike on this bill. All right, so that's what it looks like. Checks are going out this week. Married couples under 150,000, it looks like, can get up to 2,800. A big tax credit for children, if you have any children. Unemployment insurance continues. You get $300 weekly up until, I think, September. So generally a very big bill. No $15 minimum wage increase. So here's Hallow 1212. Can't wait to get my check. Yeah, Hallow. Hopefully you get your check. We'll see. But here's the thing about the stimulus checks for 2021. I think that this is going to be the last round. This is my opinion. I think this is going to be the last round of checks for 2021. No more stimulus checks, in my opinion. I think the push is to get people vaccinated. And President Biden, in his speech just the other day, is pushing to get people vaccinated. And I think by July, we're looking at a significant percentage of the American public being vaccinated. And the economy is probably, and American families are probably not going to need stimulus checks. And I think this is going to be the final stimulus checks for 2021. This is just my opinion. I think that the economy after July is going to be booming, and that people are going to want to get out there, go to restaurants, start looking for jobs, start hanging out with their friends and relatives. President Biden himself says that hopefully July 4th is going to be a time for people to basically gather. Now, again, wear your mask, continue to do the social distancing, but 2021 is going to be a good year, and I think that's it for the stimulus checks, in my opinion. And so conserve that check. That when you get this check, conserve it, and put it in your savings account, maybe, or your emergency fund. And I'm very positive for this year, for 2021. I think the vaccine they're doing a great job. And I think by July, a significant amount of Americans are going to be vaccinated. And I think somewhere it could be high as 30 or 40% of the American public have a chance to get vaccinated here. And I think that's the key to this. And I think that's the last stimulus checks that the American people are going to see. I think things are going to go back to some kind of normal by the end of this year. So let's say by Christmas, I think you're going to see a whole different outlook. And I think that relatives are going to have their parties. Thanksgiving parties are going to be there. Christmas parties are going to be there. I don't think there's going to be another need for another stimulus check. I know that sounds sad for many people who are struggling, but I think it's time that they go out. I think there's going to be employment opportunity, and I think it's going to start May, June, July. I really do, and I think that's going to be a pressure to be put on Senate and Congress and the president not to do another stimulus check. Now, maybe there'll be a smaller check. There's maybe a possibility, but ones like 2,800 and 1,400, I think, are done. I think the unemployment going all the way up to September is significant, and the unemployment weekly of $300 a week is significant. And I just think that the American people are going to be getting out there and starting to enjoy life again. And this is a good thing. Now, globally, I have no idea, but here in America, I think the vaccine is going to be heavy. You have Moderna, you have Johnson & Johnson, you have Pfizer, and there's going to be a lot of vaccinations going on. And I think it's going to be good things. The government's working with plenty of state representatives, state governments, and this really, started last year with Operation Warp Speed under former President Trump, and now it's continuing full force with the Biden administration. And I think it's going to be a great thing. And it's going to be actually phenomenal that by, within less than 2 years, the virus might be conquered. And, who knows? I mean, I'm thinking that this is what's going to happen, and that people are going to, hopefully I think people are going to start getting out there and living their life again. And I think it's going to start this summer, maybe a bit earlier. And that's a good thing. So that's really what I wanted to talk about this Saturday for my live stream. And I want to thank all you guys out there. I continue to enjoy doing the live streams. And just in case you guys wanted to know, I'm going to be starting to do some videos, uploading dedicated videos. I will be starting that again. I was just very busy in my full-time job, so I kind of just did some live streaming only because I've been personally busy. But I'm looking to hopefully get more videos up there for you guys. So again, I want you guys to like this live stream. I want you to share it. Let that algorithm work for me. Obviously, when this becomes a video, when YouTube makes this a video, definitely comment there and share and let that algorithm work for me. I, of course, love you, love the support from you guys, and I want it to continue. And I think that's where we're at right now. Look for next week's live stream. I don't know what it is yet. Again, you go to the community tab on my main page, Joe Saglimbeni, and comment on what you think or you guys want to talk about. And let me end this video by saying these live streams on Saturday don't have to be exactly what I talk about on my YouTube channel. If you want to talk about something like cameras or equipment, or if you guys want to talk about cryptos or something like that, or my opinion on that, or investing, or even on software I'm using, or live streaming in general, YouTube in general, whether I'm doing Twitch or whether I'm doing another type of thing, or anything you want to talk about, video software I use, put it in the community tab. Stocks that you like, companies that you like, your opinion on the economy, put it in the community tab that I have on my site. I want to know. I want to talk about it. Join the live stream. I'm trying to. I'm trying to also work with OBS. I've been trying to do a test with OBS to try to use OBS on live stream. So eventually, I'm looking to get that going. But right now, it looks like I'm having a little. I think I have to get a second monitor and figure it out from there. But I want you guys to definitely start giving me some opinions and some of the things you want me to talk about. I've been I've been living this life for a while, and I am deep ingrained in investing, and I'm really getting into growing on YouTube, and I just want you guys to participate in that and be part of that. All right, guys. So I want to thank you guys again, and I'm going to end this stream, and just like, comment, share, and enjoy. And I will talk to you guys next Saturday. All right. Have a great, great day.